What's happening? I hope you're well. So I haven't put out a video in a while. I've been real busy with it, but I hope you've all been good. So in this video, I want to talk about something, and that is I want to talk about learning to accept a compliment. As men, over the last 70, 80 years, we've been beaten down, confidence taken out, and I think it's more of a English thing, to be honest with you, because I went over to America not too long ago, and the first thing I noticed, right, is the confidence level, the average level of confidence between the average American and the average Englishman. It was very telling. It stuck out like a sore thumb. But I want to say that it's more of a UK thing. I'm going to say it's also probably a bit of a Western thing in general, but very much an English thing. We as men need to learn to accept a compliment. When I accept a when someone compliments me, apologies, some car just went past. It was meant to stop for me. Kind of scrambled my brain a little bit. So back to topic. So when in England, and probably a Western thing in general, a man is given a compliment, we tend to throw that compliment away. So I've seen this, right, in England. Someone will compliment a guy and a guy will make an excuse. Someone will say, oh, you're really good at, I don't know, you're really good at cricket. Oh, it's because I've been training for so long. Or, oh, it's, I'm on, it's me on a good day. Or, oh, I'm not that good, but, thanks. So you're basically throwing the compliment away. And this is not good for your self-esteem. And it's not good for your interactions with women. When someone compliments you, you need to accept that shit. Excuse me, algorithm. You need to accept that. When someone compliments you, you need to just accept it. Someone says you're good at cricket, thanks. You're good at boxing, thanks. Don't get arrogant with it, but just accept it. That's real. That's what you got to do out here. Because you're making, even if you don't believe it, you got to fake it till you make it. And you need to understand that so much is based on perception. So you might not realize how good you are at something because you've been grinding away, and you don't actually know your own talent. And then someone comes out who's not within the same industry or sort of background as you, and is an outsider looking in, essentially, and they can point out the obvious that you're actually good at something. Because you know what, yeah, we can be experts at things, we can have inside knowledge about things, we can analyze things, like me with boxing, with music. I'll analyze things, but sometimes the real opinion you got to listen to is someone who knows absolutely nothing about what they're talking about, and they just come and see something with their naked eye. And sometimes that is a more accurate opinion than someone who analyzes something day in, day out. Trust me. Never ignore the casual opinion. So sometimes they're wrong, a lot of the time they're wrong, but sometimes they're right. And that's why you can never ignore the casual opinion. And when you're in certain industry, you cannot ignore the casual market. And in fact, the casual market's where most of the money lies, to be honest with you. Most times. So, yeah, back to topic. Learn to accept a compliment. Learn to accept a compliment. As men, we don't do this so well these days. And again, I point to when I went to America, people just more confident. I don't know what has happened with English people now. I know when I was younger, I remember English people being more confident. I remember this stiff upper lip energy that, I mean, like late 90s, early 2000s, and then it's just gone lower and lower and lower and lower. Like, and now when I see people walking around in my country, just the shoulders, the looking in the eye, it's all gone downhill. So we need to kind of change that, because it's not a good look. As I say that, and I'm only remembering the late 90s, and I still think it was like more of a confident energy than today. So, you know, learn to accept compliments. Learn when someone gives you a compliment, just accept it. Like, you can think in your head, nah, I'm not good, nah, I'm not good. Just accept it. Accept it, because humans are like, they definitely have a hive mind mentality. So if one person thinks it, everyone thinks it. So if someone's, you know, other people around you and you're getting compliments, just take it. It shows you believe in yourself. It shows that you haven't got, so you see so much behaviors, there's so many subconscious drivers and behaviors. You know, 80% of communication is non-verbal. So, and there's so many complex energy circuits that are happening that you cannot see with the naked eye, that you have to capitalize on certain social interactions. Because if someone compliments you and you receive their energy, that's a good thing. If someone compliments you and you ricochet and rebound that energy, it's not going to be good for you. If 100 people compliment you, you will feel good about yourself if you accept those compliments. If 100 people compliment you and you bounce back that energy back to them, they're not going to like it, you're not going to like it, and you will not feel good about yourself. Just take the compliment, man. And the other thing, yeah, when you're interacting with women and they compliment you, the worst thing you can do, one of the worst things you can do with women is when they compliment you. And I'm not saying you should do it for women. I never say do it for women. You know, you should do it for yourself. But, and I don't mean that anything against women, but at the end of the day, you know, if you're doing it for women, it means that you need women. And you should never be in a situation where you need women. So you should do it for yourself, but just as a byproduct, you know, for one of the worst things you can do to make a woman become unattracted to you or decrease her attraction to you is to not accept a compliment. Trust me. It shows you don't believe in yourself. Women want men who believe in themselves, because thousands of years ago, those were the men who would have had an increased chance of bringing back all the bacon to the tribe. So yeah, just accept compliments. I mean, you know, accept a compliment, and just in general, just you know, this is a message for all men, but you know, men in Britain, because I can only talk about in this, like, I spend a lot of time obviously where I'm from in Britain, and just take note that, you know, the confidence level of men in Britain is not what it used to be, and just try and isolate yourself from that, and try and, you know, exhibit confident traits, because I suppose every situation can be looked at as an advantage or a disadvantage, and if the competition around you is low and you start exhibiting high value traits, things might start going well for you. Anyway, if you like the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and you want to leave a donation, then make sure you leave a donation. There's a link for that also in the description. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.